Hello, welcome to my channel. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, today's topic is a little controversial, so I'm gonna tread lightly. I understand my place as a man, and I am not overstepping. I am not trying to get into a conversation. I am merely trying to help everyone come to some type of understanding. Rather that happens here, rather that happens later. But I would like to contribute to an understanding, a mutual understanding for everyone. All right, so let's get into it. First things first, Jess Hilarious made a very honest statement. This honest statement created a wave, but a lot of people don't know what she's responding to, and it's important for integrity purposes. We understand the video she's responding to, so I'll play a clip.
This is what I mean when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods, you don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person, but as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never ever get. You'll never be that.
Okay, so that was Jess's point of view, which I think is very honest. And I want to also share some perspectives from other women. I would like to start with this TikToker who I personally feel like just hit a very honest question on the head, and why a lot of women feel disrespected from what the original poster said. But we have to remember that the original poster does not speak for all trans people. So first we are going to start with her video.
The arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods.
Gender ideology activists actually believe, as they claim, that gender and sex are entirely different, and that womanhood has nothing to do with biology, we would not keep having this conversation. Now, I strongly oppose to being called a menstruator or a uterus owner, but you 100% have to have a menstruating uterus to have a period, and trans women do not have a uterus. So why are some so insistent that they can have a period when they obviously cannot? Because even they realize that womanhood being a feeling makes absolutely no sense. Because they require the word woman to be linked to biology for the term to have any meaning whatsoever. If they actually believed that woman is a gender which is totally separate from sex and has nothing to do with biology, then they would not be opposed to the statement that trans women cannot get periods, which is a biological experience.
She brings up a lot of great points. I think her point of view is very honest and real, and I greatly appreciate that you can feel the passion coming off her. Like, she feels offended, and I think that's the biggest question is like, what can trans women do to make sure they're not being offensive as they try to build community with women who honestly do not have the best experiences when they talk to you? So that's something to really take away. So an important piece is the timeline of what happened. The original poster made this TikTok. Then Jess Hilarious responded. And then Angelica Ross came into the picture and said her 2 cents by posting a meme. Oh, the meme wasn't nice. The meme was cyberbullying if I ever seen it. And the comment section ain't no better. So after that, Jess Hilarious responds, because it was offensive, it was rude. And long story short, they've been going back and forth online. I'll try to pull up as many of the receipts as I can, but things are disappearing left and right. And yeah. So next we need to explore a trans person who is sided with Jess Hilarious. That person would be Monroe Flame. And here's her video. She goes in, so enjoy.
I ain't worried about what Angelica got to say about me. That's a hard ass nigga who had to move out of his $10,000 house that he was renting every month because he couldn't afford it. I know the roommate. I helped the roommate get a job when she put the roommate out. Don't have me bring the roommate on live and check that bitch and let y'all know while she doing all this, she ain't got no finances. Zero. Oh yeah, somebody just sent me the thing she put out on Twitter, on Hollywood Unlocked, whatever she had to say about me. Baby, if you was that smart and you was that much of an analyst, then maybe you should have went into that because your other profession ain't working for you. You ain't no singer. Yep, you was on Pose. Good for you. I am proud of you, girl. They killed you off on Pose. And they... Shut up, Flame Monroe. I ain't worried about that bitch. That bitch was in the Navy. Nigga, go back and fight for your country. Ow, warm ding going. Hey, Flame, Chicago Southside in the house. I saw Brian Saturday for my pedicure. He did a great job. My feet are gorgeous and feel fantastic. I told you, girl, Brian is a beast on the feet. Brian is a beast on the feet. Yeah, I saw that shit at Angelica Ross. I know right about that little hard ass nigga. She mad because she not on TV no more. See, that's what happened. She was living above her means, renting, not owning, renting a house that was $10,000 a month, and she had to move out because she couldn't pay the rent. See, I know the dirt. See, I just don't come after y'all until y'all come after me because I do research. I'm a research analyst. I know the dirt. Player, pimping, sir, ma'am, sir. And you still angry at everybody else because you cut your penis off. Let me tell you about the distraction tactic that was used at Jess Hilarious. Because the trans woman, I'm being respectful, who came out was talking about periods and womanhood. She never said nothing about who looked like this or that and the other. When Jess Hilarious addressed her, she was talking about periods and womanhood. She also said that women can never have periods, and Jess was not attacking the entire trans community. I didn't even take it like that. She was speaking to the person who publicly put out that statement. That's what she was talking to. But they took it another way, and then all these outside forces, these so-called activists and big name bitches jumped in talking about Jess look like a man. She's been mistaken as a trans man. You cannot bash a bitch who already told her real tea. Jess Hilarious was the one who put that story out on The Breakfast Club. She also says it as a joke on stage. So you can't hate the player, baby. You can't hate the player. You hate that the only information that you know about this woman is what she put out for you to try to turn and use it against her. Let me show you how much of a biological woman Jess Hilarious is. She had a baby. Quiet bitches on the outside, I don't hear you saying anything. Quiet bitches on the outside, I don't hear you using your big words and your big titles and your soliloquies. Let me break it down to you activist bitches. When you are an activist, you are an activist for all causes. Your main cause is what you stand on, but you're an activist for all causes. I'm sorry you went to college and don't know that with your dumb asses. You fighting for a cause. Women only have... I know trans women who have had SRS surgeries that don't want to have periods. I know biological women that don't want to have periods. So why would you even be talking about a period? And then why would y'all come in talking about the way she looked or who she got spooked by? That had nothing to do with the argument. That's a distraction, Donald Trump, or that's your lack of intelligence because you think you got all these followers and you got a big name that people are going to automatically fall into the play. That's what you say. What I need for my biological women is for more biological women to stand up for yourselves, because here's the killer. As a young gay boy or as a young fag or whatever the word is, 99% of us, our best friend was a female. Our best friend was a female. Then we found our transism and our gayism, and now we better than them. Y'all better pay attention. Your best friend was always a biological girl. Oh, but now you better than... Girl, sit your dumb ass down. And I say girl with ridiculous. No, I ain't saying shit Amanda Seales put out. I know how Amanda Seales think. I know how she talks. She's pretty bright, but she's very angry. I ain't angry. Child, Angelica already got her ass handed to her when I was on live, and the bitch didn't come on. Y'all invited the bitch to come on, and the bitch didn't come on. Let me tell you something. That lady don't want no parts of this. She needed to go somewhere. That's another one who got mad because she went and cut her dick off. That is not a guy's pussy. That is a man-made sore. Don't be mad at me, and if you get mad at me and call me transphobic, good. I don't give a fuck how you feel about me because I know how I feel about me. The problem is you don't know how you feel about yourself. That's why you keep looking for validation from everybody but the person that's looking back at you in the mirror.
What's up, y'all? This is Phoenix, and I am so freaking over it on T.S. Madison to pop out. T.S. Madison is a very well-known online personality who happens to be transgender. And you can always count on T.S. Madison to be right there in defense of the trans community when something has been said and goes viral. So this is what T.S. Madison had to say about Just Hilarious. There are so many real women that get mistaken for being transgender women, and that's where a lot of the anger comes from. I do hope they take a good look at how transphobia affects all women. Then a fan replied, "She's definitely shading Jess, LOL." And T.S. Madison said, "Oh, it's never shade when it's true, heart emoji." The reason T.S. Madison can say that this is true is because Jess Hilarious has been open about the fact that a celebrity reached out to her wanting to hook up. And the only reason this person even reached out to Jess is because they actually thought that she was a transgender. So, of course, Jess Hilarious was not feeling any of T.S. Madison's comments. She posted, "No uterus, no opinion." Then she posted a woman giving birth. And then she posted Tasha Mack singing "I'm Every Woman." But it's still not over. Jess went to her stories and she posted a picture of T.S. Madison and said, "You the last one that needs to be playing with me. Keep that phony ish over there. I swear N-words in any form. Switch up like a MF." Then T.S. Madison posted on Instagram, "Let me make one thing clear. I have stood up for and fought tooth and nail for black women. I have put a lot of black women on. Use my platform to uplift black women as well as let it be known that I am not a female, but I am a black trans woman. So I'm addressing this as such. Let me put an ad on it. Just Hilarious, I have never disrespected you nor came at you publicly when you said sideways-ish I didn't like. I inboxed you. Your mouth don't put no fear in my heart because you're not the only bee that can put a reed on the floor. So if it's up, then it's up. But as a grown individual, I don't want to go that route because that's not going to solve none. But we can. I'm all day with it." Now, I posted what I said because of what came out of your own experiences. Every time trans women and quote real women unite on some good-ish, you nor the blogs ever posting or talking about it. The moment one individual offends you, y'all automatically group us all in the mix. I clearly know that only females have periods and uteruses and have never stood on the side of the majority. But what you not gonna do is make it seem like you gonna press down on me and call me phony.
Really sure a trans woman could ever say she has a period. We all know that. We all know trans women can't have periods. But guess who can? Trans men. The argument really stands with trans men can have periods. Therefore, periods are not exclusive to just women because there are men who are born with the reproductive organs to produce a child like a woman. But they do not identify as a woman. They do not live life as a woman. They don't experience womanhood. But they do experience periods. Now, I understand a lot of people may not like that, especially when you add the fact that even non-binary people have the right to menstruate without being told they are in womanhood.
Y'all, we can't even have periods no more, bro. How dare we? How dare we?
Nobody is taking it away from you. Nobody is challenging it. We are trying to further the language to deeper understand where does womanhood lie. Now, I do believe that trans women do experience their form of womanhood. The original poster said it is different for every woman. That means a trans woman who lives her life in a woman experience with femininity, with living and presenting femme, she does not live a male life. Therefore, she cannot experience manhood. Even if your organs match a gender, your life experience is kind of the main question. So I want to go back to your experience. On TikTok, I did say she was speaking from a place of hurt, but I want to expand on that. She was not hurt by being a woman. That is not what I'm saying. She is hurt by her relationship that she has had to trans women. Most women have not had a healthy, positive experience. Think of a gay best friend. Some women can say, oh, I love hanging out with the sissies. I love the punks. They so fun. You know what I'm saying? It's because you're having a positive experience. You go to the club, you dance, he doesn't hit on you, he doesn't, try to get in your pants. So it feels safe. It's a male energy that feels safe. When you have maybe experienced, not all, but when some women have experienced a trans woman in a negative way, in a negative connotation, rather their husband was caught sleeping with one, or rather they just do not agree with their lifestyle, whatever it may be. But if you were to get to know a person who you've never met, they could be a friend or a positive figure in your life. Choice is up to you. But when you dismiss a person's identity completely, then you're not gonna like them. I need you to go in the comment section and tell me your thoughts, your opinions. How do you feel about all of this? Are you on the side of this is really something that we need to change and improve, is the connection in our community? Or are you more interested in staying where you are and letting other people stay where they are? Because honestly, we gotta kind of find the middle. I'm all about balance, so let's find the balance. Thank you so much for stopping by to the Aura Palace. I know today's video was a little serious, but it was super important to me. I was covering this on TikTok and I cannot share it on TikTok. So I was like, let's expand it here because I want to have an open dialogue. I understand YouTube's a little more conservative, so I respect the comments as they come. Do what you will, but please be nice, be respectful, and let's actually have an open dialogue. Thank you. Bye. If you would like to subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. It's up to you, baby. It's your world. You choose, okay?